Hi friends, good afternoon. In this video, I would like to discuss about Camt029 resolution of investigation message. You could look on my all previous message. I have provided packs 8, packs 9, pain 01, camp 056, packs 04, packs 02. These kind of videos already I provide. Okay, you can able to get all the MX related message for my upcoming videos. So kindly subscribe this channel and provide your support. Okay, let me discuss about Camt029, resolution of investigation and negative response to recall message. What are the content available in this PPT? Purpose of the Camt029 message, scope of this message, and building blocks, structure of this message. One simple example, what are the mandatory fields should be available for Camt029? These are all the information you can able to understand the concept in my PPT. First, we will look on this purpose of the Camt029 message. When the Camt029 message should be used, whenever you initiate the cancellation request Camt056, on the time the payment should be settled from this beneficiary bank or beneficiary side. Okay, you cannot able to repay the payment to debtor bank. On the time we get some negative response. That negative response is called Camt029, resolution of investigation negative response message. Purpose of the Camt029 message is this message is called resolution of investigation message. Whenever the payment should be sent to the beneficiary bank or beneficiary hand, you cannot able to recall the payment. On the time you get this negative response of Camt056. That negative response we called Camt029. Camt029, the Camt029 is a response of Camt056. Okay, whenever the Camt056 negative response, we called Camt029. Always Camt029 should be initiated from this creditor bank. Just remember that always Camt029 should be initiated from this creditor bank to debtor bank. I will tell that flow. Okay, suppose the debtor bank need to stop the payment. They initiate for Camt056. Before the instructed agent, the payment is not going to the beneficiary side or beneficiary bank. You can able to recall the payment. Once the payment is successfully recalled, you got PAX04 message. In case the payment should be handed out from this beneficiary bank or beneficiary hand, you cannot able to recall the payment. On the time you get this Camt029 negative response to recall. That is for the Camt029 usage. When you can able to cancel the payment, in case the payment should be instructing agent or instructor agent, otherwise creditor bank side, you can able to cancel it. When the payment should be handed out from this creditor, you cannot able to cancel the payment. Always Camt029 should be initiated from this beneficiary bank. Remember that. Next, scope of this message, Camt069, it's working for this single instruction message. It's won't work for this bulk instruction. Okay, whenever the payment initiated pain 001, after it's come to the PAX 8 or PAX 9, and the cancellation should be happen from this Camt056, the positive response should be the positive response should be PAX04, the negative response should be Camt029. The Camt029 born is 13th March 2009. Why? What are the scenario? The Camt029 message should be initiated from this beneficiary bank to sender bank. The debtor sent the payment to wrong. I am a debtor. I think that I sent the payment to wrong. On the time I initiate the Camt056 and get the response from either Camt029 or PAX04. The same payment has been sent twice. I have initiated the same payment from twice, or else any technical error. Okay, on the time the Camt029 message should be initiated. Any fraudulent payment, okay, the beneficiary is not an authorized beneficiary, something AML is not satisfied, any terrorist attack organization or any other things, the fraudulent send payment, on the time Camt029 should be initiated. Okay, the Camt029 should be always initiated from this creditor bank to beneficiary bank. Remember that. Structure of the Camt029. Assignment block is a mandatory block, so that reason I will highlight it from red. Okay, in this assignment block you can able to see that group header informations. assigner, sender, assignee, receiver information, and creation, when the message should be creation, date and time. These kind of information you can able to see that assignment black. Status also important, because you can able to recall the payment. You can able to get any positive feedback or negative feedback. So status also important for this Camt029. You can able to get the three kind of status from this Camt029. Cancelled, it's called CNCL, pending, PDCR, rejected, RGCR. These three kind of status you get from this Camt029. Resolved cases. It should be showable all the entire journey of this payment life cycle. Mandatory field cover entire life cycle. Payment initiate to and Camt029 initiate to, and it's compared to debtor bank. All the information is available. Entire payment journey should be called resolved cases. This block should be optional block in ISO 2022. Cancellation, because cancellation is a mandatory block, because always Camt029 should be initiated for the cancellation of the payment. Okay, in this cancellation group you can able to see that original payment information, transaction information, and status. This kind of information you can able to see that cancellation block. Statement and details, this is a optional block. This is an optional block for ISO 2020. This is not required for SAFE payment. Correction transaction, optional blocks for ISO 2022. It's not required for the SAFE payment. This correction transaction block is not allowed to SAFE payment. Already I said that. Resolution related information. Resolution related information, you can able to see that original interbank settlement amount, original interbank settlement date, assigner, assignee, original transaction reference number. These are the information you can able to see that resolution related information blocks. Next, I will provide one simple example for Camt029. Okay, I am one of the corporate. I have initiated the transaction via paint001. It's go to my debtor bank. Debtor bank convert the message to pack08. It's go to that instructing agent. After it's go to the creditor bank. Creditor bank also the payment is go to the pack008 only. In case I am a corporate, okay, my transaction move to debtor bank to beneficiary bank. In meanwhile the time I will think that is the wrong payment. I initiated the wrongly. So I submitted my Camt055 to debtor bank, because corporate or retail customer can able to submit only for the Camt055 to debtor bank. Debtor bank convert the cancellation request for Camt056. Bank to bank transformation message is Camt056. Okay, once the message is converted, after, in case the fund movement between the instructing agent or instructed agent or else a beneficiary, it's not settled from this beneficiary hand, you can able to stop the payment and get the response from this Camt PAX004 positive response. The payment should be recalled from this beneficiary bank to debtor bank. In case the payment should be settled from this beneficiary, you can't able to get any repayment. Otherwise, in case the payment should be settled from this beneficiary bank, you cannot able to get the reback to the specific payment to debtor bank. Above 50 days, the payment should be initiated above 50 days, and the date should be crossed. It's go to the beneficiary bank, you cannot able to recall your payment. On that time, the payment amount should not be repaid to the beneficiary bank to debtor bank. On the time, the Camt029 should be initiated. This is for simple example. Just remember that corporate or retail client, they initiate from this Camt055. After it's go to the debtor bank. Debtor bank send the message to PAX08 or PAX09 or PAX09, or either cover payment to beneficiary bank. In case the corporate client need to stop the payment on the time, they inform to the debtor bank Camt055, and the bank should be initiated for the Camt056 to cancellation request. In case the positive response, you get with PAX04. In case the negative response, you get from this Camt029. Please remember that. Same example I will provide this. Debtor, instructing agent, instructed agent, creditor agent. Okay. In case debtor think that the payment initiated from wrongly, otherwise the payment should be initiated twice. Any technical error, they need to recall the payment on the time. They initiate the Camt055 debtor, and debtor bank initiate the Camt056. Again, it's go to the instructing agent, instructed agent. In case the payment should be in between the instructed agent and instructed agent, the easily payment recall should be happen. On the time you get the positive response for PAX004. In case the payment should be settled from the beneficiary bank or beneficiary hand, the payment should be initiated above 15 days. you cannot able to recall the payment. On the time you get from this Camt029 negative response. This should be explained from this diagram also. Debtor ban, how it should be. Debtor initiate this paying 001 message. After it's go to the debtor bank, it should be converted to PAX 8 or PAX 9 message, creditor bank, and the creditor get this amount. In case meanwhile the debtor think that the transaction should be wrong transaction, the debtor inform to the debtor bank Camt055 the transaction should be wrong transaction, so please recall the request. Okay, debtor bank convert the Camt055 to 056 because the bank to bank cancellation request should be initiated only for the Camt056. After it's go to the instructing agent, instructed agent. In case the fund should be between the instructing agent and instructed agent, the recall should be happen very easily. You get this pay again, the amount should be repaid to the debtor, and you can able to get the positive response of PAX 004. In case the fund should be settled from this beneficiary bank or beneficiary hand, the transaction should be initiated above 15 days. You cannot able to get the payment reback to debtor. On the time you get the negative response of Camt029. This is for the general flow. Next slide. I rather one simple example. We know need to send 15k AD to Rahul. We know is a Indian customer. Rahul is a UAE customer. Okay, they need to send the 15k AD. We know have a account in SBI India. Rahul have a account in Citibank UAE. But SBI India and Citibank UAE, they don't have a direct relationship. So that reason they are approaching for the instructing agent from India, ICICI Bank India, and instructed agent from UAE, Fab UAE. Okay, Rahul, we know send the 15k to we know deposit the 15k to debtor agent bank SBI India, paid 001. After the transaction should be moved to PAX 008, instructing agent, instructed agent. Again, it's go to the creditor agent. After the money should be converted, money should be sent to the creditor Rahul. This is for the simple example. In case you know think that I have initiated the transaction twice. I provide the wrong information to beneficiary. I need to stop the transaction. We know approach for this debtor bank SBI and initiate the Camt055. After debtor bank convert this Camt055 to Camt056, and that message should be processed through the instructing agent, instructed agent. In case the fund, it should be instructing agent and instructed agent. The fund repay should be happen immediately. You get the positive response of PAX 004. In case the fund should be settled from this beneficiary bank or beneficiary hand, the fund should be settled 15 days. The transaction should be initiated above 15 days. On the time you can able to initiate this Camt056, you get the negative response Camt029 because the fund should be credited to the beneficiary account. You can't able to do repay the payment. That is the simple example. Okay, I will provide this. Who is called Vino? In MT we called ordering customer 50, and MX we called the debtor. SBI India ordering institution. The debtor have account in ordering institution 52A. In MX we called it debtor agent. Sender correspondent ICICI Bank India. In MX we call it instructing agent. Receiver correspondent Fab UAE. MX we called instructed agent, and account with institution 57A creditor agent in Citibank UAE, and MX we called a creditor. Beneficiary is a creditor Rahul. Okay, this is you can understand the basic concept. Next, okay, whenever the payment should be initiated, the payment should be rejected. You cannot able to get back your money. On the time you can able to get some kind of reason codes. Okay, I provide this link from here. Just go to that link and download the external codes. You can able to see all the code related. Okay, what are the code you getting from this Camt029? These codes should be available. Okay, cancel upon unable to apply CUTV, cover cancel or return COVR, duplicate payment DUPL, fraudulent origin FRAD, incorrect currency CURR, incorrect agent AGNT, incorrect amount AM09, narrative NERR, requested by customer cust, technical problem tech, undue payment you pay. These are all the information you can able to get this recent codes. And already every videos I provide to MT to MX because of people need to understand for all the basic concepts. So that reason I attached all my PPT end of the section to MT to MX conversion. Already 20 sender reference number, XML MX we call instructed, 21 transaction reference number, TXLD, 13C is a time indication, settlement time indication, 23B is a bank operation code, same like that. 23 is a instructed code, instructed for creditor agent. 32 is a validated currency code, interbank settlement amount. 15A ordering customer debtor, 52A ordering institution debtor agent, 53A sender correspondent instructed agent, 54A receiver correspondent instructed agent, 56A intermediate agent, 57A account with institution creditor agent, 58A beneficiary institution creditor, 59A beneficiary, 72 sender to receiver information, Bigafy, and all these charge details should be available. Thanks for watching this video. Kindly subscribe my channel. You can able to get all the MT and MX related information my upcoming videos. Thank you so much.